Hello, everyone. It is Manisha, and I am here an hour early today on Tuesday. Sorry about that. We are going an hour early to go live with our Introduction to the Power of Essential Oils class. I have a little bit of a different presentation today, and I'm really excited to talk a little bit more in depth about a few of the things that a lot of people deal with on a daily basis. So we are streaming live into a couple of Facebook groups. And we're also here on Zoom. So I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes to see if anybody, just let a few people pop on, and then we will get started. So really excited to have you all with us this morning. Let's give it about 2 minutes. If you're here, put a little message in the chat if you're on Zoom. If you're streaming in from the Facebook groups, go ahead and let me know you're watching. I always love to know who's here. And as you all know, I'm sometimes forgetting to check one chat or the other. So if I forget to check it, just know that I am going to in just a minute. So I'm going to give it about another minute and let's see if anybody else pops into any of our rooms here. I'm so glad to see you guys. I see Lois Ann, I see Anna Corinne. Hello. Thanks for coming on, you guys. Have a little bit of a different presentation. These classes there's so much to talk about with these essential oils, but today I put a little bit of a different presentation together to give us a gentle introduction and then talk about a few specifics. So I am excited. I am going to wait about 1 more minute and then I'm just going to get started. So I respect everybody's time because it's busy. I know you are both coming in from Shanghai. We have some people here in the US who are on Zoom, in the Facebook group. Okay. I've got lemon in my water, by the way, Lois Ann, for you. Okay, I am going to go ahead and get started. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to our Power of Essential Oils session. I'm Manisha. I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate and a business leader. I'm also a certified health and wellness coach, a mom of 3 boys, and really an international expat because I've lived in 7 countries over the years of my life. So I love to talk about my travels anytime anybody wants to. So I'm here teaching because doTERRA gave me the natural solutions to support my family wherever we live and travel. And it really helped me to see that self-care was a true foundation of healthy and happy. Helped me fulfill my passion of coaching others to feel their best and at the same time impacting the world. So the business and the oils have truly empowered me to really create a life I love with the freedom to travel and the purpose to impact others. So I am just really excited to be in this space with you, and I appreciate everybody showing up today. So my intention in this class, and some people may have already been to one of my classes, maybe you haven't, and either way, it's okay. I think every time I sit in someone else's class, I hear something new as well. So my intention in this class is to help you understand the power of essential oils and how it can change your health and your family's health. So we're going to make the world of essential oils easy for you. Now, usually these classes are often, done in person, and how I wish we were together actually sharing oils and a cup of coffee. But I just love that we have this new format of bringing different countries together. And this has been like a brand new thing for the last year. And I will say it's one great thing I'm taking out of 2020. So I appreciate everybody joining in from wherever you're joining in from. So I know some of you may have tried a sample. Maybe you already have your oils and others haven't. So be sure to connect with the person who invited you if you need anything. So all have done my job today. If you leave this class knowing 3 cool things about essential oils, how we use them, some very specific reasons we use them, and how to get them into your home. So we're going to dip into your top health concerns, and I'm going to bring to light some very common issues, right? And natural oils and blends that can support in those areas. So I also want this class to be interactive, as if we were together. So please feel free to ask questions in the chat box, ask questions in the Facebook groups. Now, I have a lot of things going on in front of me. So if I don't get to them right away, if there's another leader in the room, please help me answer questions. Otherwise, I will get them. We'll open up for question and answers at the end. So let's get started on why we use essential oils. So, there's been so much news in the news lately about using essential oils as a natural alternative to daily ailments. And now we will start to tell you why. So I just want to make sure you are seeing a screen that says 3 cool things about essential oils. If anybody is not seeing that, please let me know. Okay, a lot of screens. And actually, I'm sitting in my husband's office because I can't use my room. Something's going on in there. So I'm in a brand new space as well. So, okay, so let's talk about the 3 cool things about essential oils. Okay, the first cool thing about doTERRA essential oils is that they're 100% natural and safe. So there's nothing added to the oil or taken away from the oil. They're just simply pure essential oils, no side effects, and no addictions. We only say they have side benefits. So they're safe for babies, children, adults, and the elderly. So oils are extracts from plants that have these amazing health benefits. A pure oil is about 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So they're really potent. So to help you see how powerful essential oils are, let me give you an experience with one of the most important essential oils, peppermint. Now, if you have a bottle of peppermint, go ahead and grab it if it's near you and you're able to do that if it's handy, or you can just do this little experiment after class. And again, if you don't have it yet, we're going to get you a sample. We're going to get you your oils. So just keep this in mind. So here's my bottle of peppermint oil. Okay, I'm going to drop a drop in my hand. Okay, and then I'm going to dab my finger in the oil and put it in my eye. Just kidding. Okay, so I know of a class where someone was trigger happy and they actually did that, and getting oils in your eyes doesn't feel good. So if you ever get oils in a sensitive part of your body, just use a carrier oil like a fractionated coconut oil and directly apply it to the affected area. Okay, it's going to take the sting away. You can use a lot of different carrier oils like canola or olive oil. The reason we like to use our fractionated coconut oil is because it's really good for your skin and it doesn't leave an oily residue. Now, don't be afraid to dab that finger in the drop in your hand and press your finger to the roof of your mouth. You're going to feel that peppermint go right up and down your body. I mean, just cooling everywhere and really invigorating. Now, the other way we're going to use it is by rubbing it between the palm of our hands and cupping our hands together and breathing in deeply. Okay, that just, again, opens up airways and you really do feel the strength of that peppermint go through your body. Last thing I'm going to tell you to do is just keep those hands together and massage the back of your neck. Again, another cooling, invigorating feeling. So, that 1 drop of peppermint was equivalent to you drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's how powerful these oils are. What I love about the oils is the CPTG standard. So that stands for Certified Pure Tested Grade. And it means that these oils are completely pure and potent. So pure means that, there's no foreign contaminants or fillers. And then potent means that each plant was grown in a part of the world where the plant grows best. So this results in that absolute best chemistry for the plant. And doTERRA does an amazing job of sourcing the best and making sure it comes to us pure. So when you have that ideal natural chemistry, the essential oil extracted does exactly what we want it to do for our health. So that's really the first really cool thing about essential oils, right? They're pure, natural, and potent. And as you see on here, we just did our experiment, little test with peppermint, which is a great oil to really understand the potency. The second cool thing about essential oils is that they're more effective than many modern approaches to health problems. So if we have any medical professionals that are watching this class or on the call with us, what I'm going to say now is going to sound really elementary to you. Most of us on this call don't have the medical training you do. So I'm going to really simplify things so that it makes sense to everyone. So we are going to go back to Biology 101. So I'm holding up my fist, and let's say this is a cell in your body. Now, we know that cells have these oily membranes. The cell membrane protects the cell. It keeps all the good things in and all the bad things out. Now, 2 of the things that are harmful to our cells are bacteria and viruses. So bacteria usually form on the outside of the cell, and viruses duplicate the DNA on the inside of the cell. So all you have to remember is bacteria on the outside, viruses on the inside. So let's say you went to the doctor with a bacterial infection. he would most likely recommend you an antibiotic. And after taking the antibiotic for 7 to 10 days, in most cases, it would probably clear up the infection. But it often comes with wreaking havoc on your gut, hormones, and immune system. Now, if you had a virus like the cold or flu, what would he say? He would say, go home, drink a lot of water, rest, and let it run its course. So the reason why is because most of the modern recommendations are water-based synthetic agents, and they do frequently come with side effects and addictions. So water and oil don't mix. So if the recommendation from your doctor is water-based, it will have a really hard time penetrating through that oily cell membrane and stopping the duplication of a virus on the inside. So essential oils are different in that they're oil-based, which means they can permeate that cell membrane. They can work on a cellular level without the side effects or addictions, and they can combat the bacteria on the outside of the cell, preventing duplication of viruses on the inside, all at the same time. So that is why we often say that oils are more effective than the modern approach to health problems. So we see On Guard here. This is our protective blend, and it's a combination of oils that come together to help us boost our immunity and really help us feel, get into the cells to make us feel better when we're not feeling well. And that's the really second cool thing about essential oils, that they are effective. So the third cool thing about essential oils is that they're cheaper than traditional medical care. So let me explain this. So if you have like a copay for visiting the doctor, and maybe the doctor will give you a prescription, maybe for an antibiotic, and you would have to pay again to fill that prescription. Well, someone in my family, if we have an ear infection, what we do is rub 2 drops of lavender and 2 drops of melaleuca or tea tree around the ear, and we go to bed. So 12 hours later, the ear infection is clearing up. And it costs us about 64 cents. So whether it costs you $20 for the copay and the prescription, or whether it costs you $0 because maybe you live in a country with free medical care, essential oils are still less expensive than the gas in the car you pay to go to the doctor's office. That's not even including the half day of work you probably have to take off for the emergency, or the time away from something you really needed to get done. We also haven't taken into account the fact that antibiotics harm your gut, right? And then you might have to buy even more extra probiotics for maybe like 2 weeks or longer to fix the damage. And that's even more money. So we really do save hundreds of dollars a year in medical costs because of essential oils. I mean, in my opinion, you cannot afford not to use natural solutions, right? And that's why essential oils are cheaper than traditional medical care. So just, lavender, and I'm going to peek into lavender for a second. This is our Swiss Army knife of oils. It does so much for us. It's calming. We can use it when we're starting to get signs of an infection. It's healing. Lavender can also be taken internally. So, there is just so much goodness in our lavender. Now, if we were together in a class, I would probably share right now another very important oil called frankincense. This is our king of oils. And what we say is, when in doubt, grab the frank out. This repairs the body at a cellular level. And you're going to learn a lot more about this when you start using oils with us. And I mean, who doesn't want that but to have healthier cells? So we love our frankincense. We love all the oils and how each one can do many things for our bodies and our minds. So we use our doTERRA oils because they are natural and safe, effective, and affordable. So now let's start talking about how to use these oils. And before I do that, I'm just going to peek into the Facebook group because, like I said, I forgot to check it because there's a lot of screens going on in front of me. Here we go. Okay, so the first way to use essential oils is aromatically. So if you take your finger and pinch right above the bridge of your nose, right under your fingers is your olfactory nerve. So this nerve sends messages to the limbic system in your brain, which in turn sends messages all over the body. I mean, sometimes people think it's hokey to say that oils could affect the body just by smelling, but let me illustrate. So when you go to the hospital for surgery and need to be put under, how do they deliver the anesthesia? They don't give you a pill, and they usually don't give you a shot, right? They ask you to breathe through a mask and count down to 10. And most of us are completely under before we even get to 10. So when you breathe those synthetic compounds through the mask, your olfactory system is powerful enough to send signals to your body to knock you out in under 10 seconds. It's the fastest way to access the brain. So this happens exactly the same way with natural compounds found in essential oils. When we breathe in natural compounds from essential oils, they hit our olfactory nerve, and the olfactory nerve sends signals to the limbic system, which in turn sends signals to the rest of our body. So this can happen in as little as 30 seconds. There are a few ways to use essential oils aromatically. You can breathe them from your hands like we did earlier with the peppermint. You can use them in a diffuser, like I have a diffuser running right now, with some Siberian fir in there. Or you can actually just breathe them right from the bottle. So I've got Adaptive here, one of a blend that's really calming. You can actually inhale it right from the bottle. I do want to tell you a little bit more about another popular oil of ours called Wild Orange, which we all know what an orange is, but I'll tell you, this is oil from the rind of an orange. It's not orange juice, okay? So keep that in mind, very, very different. So if you have your wild orange, even if you don't have it and you get a sample, put a drop in your hand and literally inhale it straight from your hand. Okay, not only does it smell really good, but wild orange has natural compounds that help with stress and depression. Okay, so wild orange is a great oil to have around. It's a very pleasant smell. It's a smell we all really know. Those times when you're maybe sitting in an airplane or sitting, in a classroom and someone peels an orange and you get that first smell of that orange and what it does to you in that moment it takes you back to. That's what wild orange is. This is actually the one when my kids want to keep diffusers in the room running all the time. Wild orange is what I recommend to them, right? It's pretty simple. Keeps them happy, keeps them all invigorated. Okay, the other one on here is Breathe. So Breathe is such a great blend. So when I start talking about blends, I'm talking about a lot of pure oils put together for a reason. Breathe is our respiratory blend, and it helps you open your airways. People use this to sleep at night. They use it during the day. You can rub it on the back of your, on your back, on your chest. You can use it in so many ways, or again, just breathe it from the bottle. So very easy to use our Breathe blend, and it's a really, really popular one to use. You can also make it into DIYs like a balm. You can make a very natural balm and use Breathe as your oil in there. And so you've created something that's completely natural, very safe to use, and very effective. Okay, the second way to use essential oils is topically. So you can actually apply oils directly to the skin. For children and people with sensitive skin, you're going to want to dilute them with the fractionated coconut oil. And it's actually really good to have them diluted because the fractionated coconut oil or any carrier oil such as almond oil, jojoba oil, these things help keep the essential oil close to the skin, okay, and helps drive it into our pores. So we love our fractionated coconut oil. It doesn't harden and it's not greasy and it's very light, very easy to use. Now, you can even apply oils to the bottoms of your feet, including babies, and it doesn't bother them. The pores on the bottom of the feet, they're really big, and the oil absorbs very quickly into the bloodstream. So it's a great, great way to get oils into your system fast. So here we are showing you Deep Blue. Deep Blue is what we call our soothing blend, and you're going to apply this for like a massage. Maybe if you're having some neck tension, any body tension, aches, Deep Blue is a great one to soothe those. Also Digestant that you see here. Digestant is our tummy blend. It's everything that is going to help you with digestion. So if you're having stomach aches, feeling constipated, feeling nauseous, everything to do with that digestion. You can apply it right to your stomach and massage it in. You can also breathe it right out of the bottle, and that's great for if you're feeling nauseous. So great ways to use oils topically. I know a lot of people, when they go in for massages, they take their doTERRA essential oils with them. One thing I can recommend is that if you're using, let's say that you are going for a massage and you always use Deep Blue, what you can do is go ahead and get a fractionated coconut oil and whatever size and make a little bottle of already blended coconut oil plus the Deep Blue. And that will make it really easy for anybody who's applying that to you. They won't have to keep getting different drops out of the bottle. So just make your blend. If you're using something a lot, keep it next to you. And once you start using more oils, we can teach you more little hacks to do that. Okay, so the third way to use essential oils is internally. So doTERRA essential oils are not only safe to use internally, they are recommended. So the CPTG standard means these oils are medicinal grade, okay, and they're completely safe to ingest. And this is unlike most other brands, so keep that in mind. Everything I talk to you about is going to be doTERRA branded only. Now you can put them in your mouth directly. So if you have something like a frankincense, you can, frankincense is so great for our cells, right? So you can actually drop a drop right under your tongue every morning. Very, very easy to use. You can also drink them in water. Like I have my water here and I have lemon. Lemon is like a gentle detox and a great one. Oh, Anna Corinne is raising her glass too. So cheers to our water drinking. You know, so I noticed that when I put my citrus oils in my water, I drink so much more water. And really, I'm only buying plain water and putting these oils in there. Now that's, you know, if you don't like the taste of an oil, you can put it in a veggie capsule. These are veggie capsules. You know, doTERRA has theirs. And basically what you're doing is concocting your own natural remedy. So you open these up and you put the drops of oil in there and you just swallow it. Because maybe you need the frankincense in your body, but you're not enjoying the taste. Okay, so that's the third way to use oils. So oils internally is great. doTERRA only. Once you have an account, we will teach you how to use these oils, okay? So do not worry about that. Okay, so talked about why we use these oils and how we use them in a general sense. This is one of my favorite parts of the class where you get to kind of write down your top health challenges and then discover the solutions that will help you solve them, right? So here are some really common ones that I just wrote down, and my list was really long with what people come to me for. But what I can tell you is that in all these areas, we have natural support for you. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit more about them. But you know, once you start writing down your top health concerns, that's a great way to get started in oils, because then you kind of, you know, start in a direction that you want to go in. Now, if you feel like you're looking at a list like this and saying, well, I just want to work on everything, we have a way for you to do that too. So don't worry, we just get you started. We throw you into our classes and you just keep learning and learning. So we're really here for you either way, whether you want to completely target it or just go all in with us, because we can support you. Okay, so now I'm going to get into some, I'm going to go through 8 blends that I think are amazing, because the blends are where doTERRA has put together several of their pure oils from their bottles and made a blend for a certain area of support. And I think that at some level, they're just really easy to grab for. So I want to, you know, make essential oils easy for you, because the power of oils is so great. There is really so much you can learn about them if you choose, but you can also just simply use them, you know, based on the research that we have. And I love that we have that. So the first one I want to talk about is adaptive. And I'm going to just really touch on these, right? We could be here hours talking about these oils. Adaptive is our calming blend, perfect for life's most stressful moments, okay? This is going to be useful when you have maybe like a big meeting coming up or other important events. Maybe you're just feeling really edgy. Maybe you don't even know why you're feeling what you're feeling, but you're going to reach for adaptive calming blend. This helps to improve sustained attention as well, and it eases the body and the mind. So when you think of stress and anxiety and anxiousness, that's what it is, right? You're all over the place and you don't feel at ease. And that's where you're going to pull out your adaptive. It can be used in a few ways: aromatically, topically. You don't take this one internally. We have different things for that that you can definitely dive into once you are a member with us. So love this, boosting the mood and using it as a calming blend. And, you know, you can see here the things that are in there: wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia. You know, there's like 10 oils in there that come together to give us this calming blend. Okay, and then we have Serenity, which is our Restful Blend. Now, Serenity is called Lavender Peace. If you're in China and watching this, this is Lavender Peace, in some other countries as well. This is our Restful Blend. You might sometimes see it being called the calming blend, as it is on this graphic, it looks like, because it used to be called the calming blend. But then when they came out with adaptive, this became the restful blend, and adaptive was more of a calming blend. So they rebranded it. So this is great for sleep, okay? Great for getting the quantity and quality of sleep that your body needs. A lot of oils are great for sleep because oils are relaxing, but restful, this Serenity blend really brings together a great combination of oils. It's actually the one that we use in our room 20 minutes before we go to bed. We turn our diffuser on, and this is perfectly ready for us. You know, I go and wash my face and do my night care routine and come back, and my room smells like a spa, and I feel like going to sleep. And so it's just perfect. Balanced, tranquil blend, and really it can be sensed immediately. So if you're feeling like, you know, you're really, I don't know, like you just need to get really rested. Maybe you're not even going to sleep, but you just want to feel really, I'm going to say the word calm, although adaptive is the calming blend. But if you want to really calm yourself, this is still it, Serenity, right? And the way Doterra talks about it, transports the user to a state of blissful repose, bliss. So that's what we want out of Serenity. And then I'm going to talk about Balance, one of my completely favorite blends, and also part of our mood matrix. So our mood matrix is actually 4 blends that come together. I'm not going to get into it now, but we do a continuing education class on that. That includes that. And it talks about the continuum of moods, and it's so interesting and so easy. But anyways, this is Doterra Balance. It's our grounding blend, appropriately named because it's again really, it gives you that tranquil aroma and suggesting harmony to the mind and body. So if you do meditations, if you do yoga, this is such a great blend. It's really balancing to emotions as well. So again, one of those blends that I reach for when I'm feeling really, you know, out there and not sure why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. Balance is a great one. And there's a lot of research with Balance on cells and how it makes cells healthy. So definitely more to look at when you start looking at the oils. Balance is one that the blend actually has a little bit of fractionated coconut oil into it as well. So you'll notice that it is a little bit thicker, but very easy to use. You can also, like if you're starting to feel kind of edgy, you can even apply it right over your heart, which is what I do every morning, and how I wake up in the mornings. So this is another great blend. Then I wanted to talk about past tense. So past tense is our tension blend. Helps ground and balance emotions, as well as gives you the support when you're actually feeling really tense. Okay, so it eases those stressful feelings, promotes a sense of calm. Now, we say tension, if you are experiencing aches in your head, I have to be compliant. I can't say it the other way. But if you're having aches, you know, around the head, around the neck, past tense is a great one to apply in those times. It's really, really quick relief, maybe even for those times you're about to grab for some kind of, you know, over-the-counter thing that you want to use for that. If you do experience things like a lot of aches, there are a few different oils that you can use, but I absolutely want to highlight past tense because it doesn't come in one of our kits, but it's a completely amazing blend that comes together to really give you the relief that you need in those moments, and so easy again to apply. And that's what it is about these oils. They're just so easy to use. They're so easy to grab for. I just took a trip last weekend. I know some people are taking trips. We're starting to take a little bit of trips, short trips close by. But this is what I grabbed just out of my purse because I haven't really unpacked yet, but it's got, you know, my oils in it. I literally, you know, make up my own travel. Every time I'm going somewhere, I decide what I want to take. And this is what I use all weekend long for all the little emotions and feelings and the too much food that I eat, you know, that kind of stuff on vacation. Okay, so I just want to now touch on Immortelle, also called Salubel in China and some other countries. This is our anti-aging blend. So now we're getting a little bit into that self-care, which is a huge passion of mine. I just love people to feel better, you know, and look better and feel better, which is a combination. So anti-aging blend, this is powerfully renewing. So it combines rare essential oils that have been used throughout really history for their beautifying benefits. Immortelle Anti-Aging Blend, it's formulated to support and nourish the skin. Okay, and it's also going to help to reduce contributing factors to the appearance of aging skin, such so it'll help give you smoother, more radiant, and youthful looking skin. So Immortelle easily absorbs into the skin, and it can be used on the face, neck, to repair, reduce the appearance of the fine lines and wrinkles of aging skin. And definitely, it's in my travel bag. So I have it in my travel bag. And one thing I find about using Immortelle, it has really become such a part of my routine at night, right? So I love to use this at night after I wash my face, and I use it as kind of the last layer that I use with my skincare. Sometimes during the day, if I feel like I'm feeling a little bit dragged down, I will go ahead and grab my Immortelle and just roll it just twice on my, kind of under my eyes and near my nose, and I get those amazing aromatherapy benefits. So again, great way to use. You can also use it as a pure fume. It's pure oils of frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, helichrysum, and myrrh, and rose, which is amazing. So it's got a powerhouse of oils in there. Okay, Slim and Sassy, also called Smart and Sassy in several markets. This is our Metabolic Blend. Okay, so this is designed to help you boost your metabolism. Okay, it's going to help you manage hunger cravings when you take it internally. This can also be used as part of a weight management plan, of course, combined with exercise and healthy eating. So I'm going to tell you right now that these oils are all going to work very well for you, but you absolutely have to look at it in holistic sense, especially when it comes to weight management. And we can help you through that process. I love that I can bring my health coaching into this entire world of doTERRA. Makes me feel really like I'm giving everyone a complete experience. So we use Slim and Sassy a lot during our lifestyle events. So when you get into, maybe the master your metabolism, or you get into the daily healthy habits or anything, if Slim and Sassy is one that you need support for your body, we will help you incorporate it into your lifestyle. Slim and Sassy also does come in a gum. So in some markets, it's in the US. So if you're not in the US, and I'm not sure if China has it right now or if other countries do, but please do reach out if it's something that you would like that you cannot access where you are at the moment. Okay, and then our Detoxification Blend. Again, another one that we use during a lot of our lifestyle events, because detoxing the body is so important. A lot of what we do is this low tox lifestyle, because toxins really play, they put a burden on our bodies. And when we have that burden on our bodies, our systems don't work well. And when our systems don't work well, we don't feel well. So we really do need to get to the root of detoxifying the body when it's needed. Endocrine is a combination of oils that support the body's natural ability to rid itself of unwanted substances. So there are things like rosemary, cilantro, juniper berry. These are all known for their detoxifying properties and their ability to support healthy liver and kidney function. Okay, and then we have things like tangerine and geranium, and these have purifying effects. And so that's going to help us against the unhealthy substances. Endocrine helps cleanse the body of toxins and free radicals. Okay, and these can slow the body systems down, leaving a heavy weighted feeling. So we go through a lot during the day, and if we don't intentionally detox, our body does some of it, but if we don't give it a little bit, we can get much deeper into it if we give it a little bit support to detox a little further. So that's what Endocrine can do for you. You take this internally. There is aromatic use and topical, but to be really honest, I only take it internally. And I think that actually does give me the most benefits. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to talk about in a little bit of detail is Clary Calm. So this is one of our women's blends. We just have a couple that are really women focused. This is our monthly blend. a natural way to balance and regain composure for women. And because it's got this calming aroma and it helps you really, calm everything down in a way that you might not think that your body always needs during, a women's cycle. So Clary Calm is a blend of essential oils specifically chosen for that. And it only comes, I didn't bring it here, but it only comes in a roll-on. So it's really easy to use anytime. Anytime, especially during those times of the month, premenopausal, perimenopausal, when you're feeling flushed or warm, you can apply it to the back of your neck for a cooling, soothing effect. Clary Calm can be used directly on the lower abdomen and apply a warm compress or heating pad to help, it nurtures and comforts the body during that time of the month. So again, relaxing, unwinding. If you haven't had the pleasure of smelling Clary Calm yet, you'll find that when you do, you'll find that it really is that blend that helps you realize that you need to take time for yourself. And really, it's the best blend for that worst week of the month. And teenagers can use this. So teenagers, young adults, we have people using this through all the ages, as soon as it's something that they need, that their body needs, and really supports people in an amazing way. So I'm gonna switch again back to the screen, top health concerns with nothing written in. So the first screen had a whole bunch of suggestions, but as you start learning about the oils, start looking into your own wellness, you get to discover which ones are going to work best for you. And that's really what we want you to do. So we can help you customize, the oils that you need for your body. Okay, so here's something I always love to talk about, because a huge reason why I partnered my health coaching with Doterra was because of these three bottles. Okay, so while Doterra is very well known for its pure and potent essential oils, this is actually our #1 used item. And it's all because we know we need to build a solid foundation when it comes to our wellness. So this is the Doterra Lifelong Vitality Program, and it makes really taking that first step on the path towards a lifetime of vitality and wellness convenient and very affordable, also very effective. So our lifelong health and vitality depend on so many things, right? Diet, physical activity, weight management, rest, stress management, exposure to toxins, and even inherited genetic predispositions for disease or wellness. So some of these things are beyond our complete control, but the scientific research is revealing in many ways what we can influence and even control. So such as significant factors of aging and wellness. So lifelong vitality, this is a complete system of bioavailable supplements that the body recognizes as food. This is so important because spending time taking supplements, spending money buying supplements, you really want it to be working for you. And a lot of supplements on the market just won't give you the results that you expect, because they have a lot of fillers and they're just not quality. So if you're thinking about really making a change in your lifestyle, I would really suggest to really look into these lifelong vitality supplements. Okay? And it comes as a 3-pack, so it's much more affordable when it comes as a 3-pack. And then once you have an account with Doterra, you start getting points back on all of these. So, your entire wellness program just starts changing, and it becomes really not only easy to do, it becomes affordable, and your body really starts feeling the difference quite quickly. So I think, again, we're back to the top health concerns. So, it really comes down to this, right? It comes down to taking a moment, sitting with a wellness advocate, me, the person who invited you into this class, whoever that is, and making a plan for yourself, so that you can, be on the track to the healthier and happier that you're looking for. And once you have that plan, if you haven't worked with a coach before, an advocate before, or if you're not in classes with us, you'll notice that you can kind of come to it from a lot of different angles, but we can help you get targeted on that. So now I am just going to talk about the 3 ways to purchase doTERRA essential oils. So if you don't have oils yet, this is what you want to be listening to. The first way is retail. Nobody here is going to buy retail tonight. You'd only buy oils at retail if you were in like a chiropractor's office, a spa, or another professional setting. It's the most expensive way to buy doTERRA oils. The second way is wholesale. So this is kind of like having a Costco card. I call it a wellness card, where you have an annual membership that gives you access to the great products at the best prices. So with doTERRA, having a wholesale membership allows you to buy at 25% below the retail price. It's actually more than that in some countries, which is amazing. And also you get access to a lot of the promotions at the reduced prices. So you have, being a member is really the best way to go with the wholesale account. The third way, and the only way I buy my oils, is below wholesale. So this is where I have my wholesale account and I start earning points back. So when I earn points back on my purchases, right, I can go ahead and use those points for other things that I want to add into my wellness lifestyle. So that's the smartest way to buy your oils. And you learn about this later after you have an account with doTERRA. So as you have listened to the power of essential oils and how it can change your life, you might be thinking, wow, this is more than I imagined. doTERRA wants to support you with the essential oil journey, right? So our goal isn't that you have just one bottle of Melaleuca for acne or Deep Blue for pain. Our goal is really to teach you how to live a natural lifestyle so that when things come up like pain, allergy, cold, or flu, instead of reaching for medicines, you can reach for natural solutions. So doTERRA puts kits together that are cheaper than if you buy your oils individually. So if you add up the cost of all the oils, the kits will always be cheaper. And all the kits include a free wholesale membership, and you'll have everything you need at your fingertips. So you do see here in our presentation that these are USA kits. Kits in your country might be a little bit different, and we can absolutely help you through those kits. Generally, we usually have one that's called a Natural Solutions Kit, and this is how I started with doTERRA, but it gives you everything you need to replace really your entire medicine cabinet at a very, very reduced price. And then the kits just change from there. So we have, things like Home Essentials, which is, 10 very popular oils with a diffuser. Then we have Healthy Start, which is the small bottle kit. And again, 10 great oils with the diffuser. The US right now has an Aroma Essential collection. This is our newest kit, and this is really to purify the air and bring in nature. That's the theme of that kit. And then we have things like the Healthy Habits kit, which includes the Lifelong Vitality supplements, plus some oils, plus some digestive enzymes and probiotics. So I'm running through that, but really when you're ready to get started with the kit, I would reach out to me, reach out to the person who invited you into this event, because that's how you're going to get the kits that are accessible to you. And this next slide just kind of shows you that, like, really when you do these kits, you end up getting things for free because the value is just so good. And I'm not going to run through all of these, but I do feel that the kit is the best way to get started with doTERRA. So now we always like to talk about the kinds of people that come to our classes, because doTERRA is really so much more than oils. The first type of person that comes to our classes is excited to live a natural solutions lifestyle. So when they learn about the power of essential oils, they can't wait to share the products with their family and use it in their home. So doTERRA supports this type of person by providing free monthly essential oil education. So if you are watching this and you're already a member with us, please be sure to tap into all our oil camps, to tap into the continuing education classes that we do primarily on Zoom. Maybe check into the Facebook groups, the WeChat groups, the Telegram groups. We have a lot of resources. The second type of person is sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, my mother needs these oils, or I want my friend to learn about this. And these people naturally want to share what they love. So doTERRA supports this type of person through a generous system to reward people who share the products. Because remember, you can't really buy doTERRA out in the marketplace. You should not buy doTERRA online because a lot of times those oils are adulterated. Okay, so we really want you to be buying doTERRA straight from doTERRA. So as people want to share with others the power of these oils, they can actually have their oils they purchase paid for each month. So we call this free natural healthcare. And there are thousands and thousands of people all over the world who are currently receiving free natural healthcare from doTERRA. The third type of person has been watching me the entire time and thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to change people's lives through educating people about the power of essential oils. So doTERRA rewards this type of person through an incredibly generous compensation plan. And as these people educate others about the power of essential oils, they can earn enough to supplement or even replace their income so they can become financially free. So, this is always important for us to talk about all the options that you have with adding doTERRA into your lifestyle, because wherever you are on this journey with doTERRA, we are here to support you. And so, yeah, we talk a little bit about the joy of sharing oils, and I am just going to take just a few more, about 5 minutes of your time to run into why doTERRA and why now, because, there are a lot of companies out there, and doTERRA is 13 years old, and we are truly the largest essential oil company in the world, most tested and most trusted oils in the market. So whether you are a happy product user, whether you're sharing the oils, or whether you're deciding to build a business, doTERRA has that foundation of reputation and success, as well as a huge philanthropy leg of our Healing Hands Foundation. And I did a Healing Hands Foundation project last year where we collected money to donate to the poorest villages of Cambodia. When I was doing that project, I've done it for the past 4 or 5 years. Every year, my husband and I are involved with Hope doing this. Well, last year I partnered with doTERRA with their Healing Hands Foundation, and they matched our money. So it was really amazing. We raised the first 15,000 and they matched us 15,000. So there's a huge space with doTERRA to make huge impact out in the world. Okay, so that's definitely something that our team can help you with. I've done a project myself. So if you have a passion project that you would like to do at doTERRA, please do reach out to me and let's get that going. It's so rewarding. Just 3 more minutes. Questions you may have when people want to either share the business or start earning some commissions with the business, building a business. We talk about the money and how much time is involved. So just know that if you do decide that you want to share with other people, really all it is showing them the oil, sampling them. Then we start teaching them. They get an account. All the oils come from doTERRA and we support them. Okay, support is huge because for me, the education part is big. And again, another amazing reason to partner with doTERRA is that they come from education first. And our team really fully believes in that. So we try our darnest to get information out. So if you are not on our email list, if you're not in any of the groups, please reach out to me and let's get you plugged into where you need to be. Just a really quick income potential. This is just a really quick chart in wanting to tell you that with doTERRA, there is no limit to what you can earn. I always say that we earn, what we earn is directly proportional to the people we help. So if this is an opportunity that you need in your life, then we are here to help you. Our team has a lot of support, a lot of coaching and mentoring that you can do with us. And we would love to take this journey with you. So please do reach out if it's something that you would like to put some time into. When people usually want to have their oils paid for each month, probably putting about, 3 to 5 hours a week. If you want to supplement your income, you're looking at more of like a part-time. And then if you want to replace your income, it can, depending on how it goes for you, you can between 15 to 30 hours a week. So there's so much room in doTERRA to do this. And we do have business building sessions. So if that's something that's interested to you, like if you love the oils, if you would love to help people, and you would love to follow that system of ours, please reach out because we have business made easy classes. We have how to build your pipeline. And I personally do a mentor session every Monday in the US, Monday evening. So that's Tuesday morning in Asia and a little later in New Zealand, I believe. So if you need any of that, we are the ones to do it with. Let us know. I just love to share this picture. This was 2 years ago now at doTERRA Convention in Utah. Our team is really global. When Victoria and Regan started our team, they named it Team Oil, OYL. And OYL is a play on oil, which is own your life. And I just love that. I just felt that when I met the team and learned the vision, I just knew that this was exactly where I wanted to be. This picture you see here is so global. We've got people from China, Vietnam, Paris, South Africa, Brazil. I mean, I'm just looking at the people. We have people from all over the world. So definitely a very global community. And like we like to say in our groups, like the light's always on somewhere. So make sure you're plugging into our groups. Now, next step, if you do or do not have a wholesale account and you want to get that, if you do have a wholesale account, you just need to make sure you're plugged in. And if you want to do anything with sharing or building, we need to help you get upgraded and set up for that. If you don't have an account yet, we want to get you an account and get your doTERRA lifestyle started so that you can do with it what you want. So reach out to us and we'll plug you into everything. And really, it's an amazing journey. I can say it for myself. It's been pretty amazing. And I think the leaders all have their story, but they definitely will tell you a lot of the same. I love to end these sessions on this quote: the only thing keeping you from what you want is a story about why you can't have it. So again, just, whatever that needs to be, if that journey of yours that you would like to take intersects with the journey that we're on, we would love to do that with you. And that is the end of my presentation. And I'm just checking Facebook. And I think I'm almost at an hour. I wasn't sure because I added in those 8 slides and I can talk about oils for a long time. So I am really glad to everyone who's joined us here on Facebook and is sitting in our Zoom rooms. Any questions that I can answer for anyone? I have the chat. I'm looking at Lois Ann. She loves Serenity and she uses On Guard to support her immune system. Thank you for sharing that. On Guard was one that last year during January actually sold out in Asia because of its protective properties that we all wanted at that time. So I'm really glad that we have it back in our lives to use. You can just type in the chat if you have any questions and I can answer them. Let me just check here real quick. Okay, so one question is here, how do you use this for babies? Okay, so for babies, if you have littles, you definitely want to use the oils that are not as, they're all powerful, but you really want to use the calming oils. So especially for babies, and I'm not sure if the question is, oh, okay, to calm a baby, to calm a colicky. Okay, so if you have a baby that's acting up, lavender, Roman chamomile, those can be diluted fractionated oil and applied to the bottom of the feet. Digestant can be used, again, diluted and massaged into the tummy. Now, in the US, we do have a kids collection, and that has 7 oils that are much more diluted and maybe gentler that you can use for babies as well. And if you want to send me a message, Joan, I can get that information to you. Lois Ann is using them for emotional rescue. Yes, that's wonderful. That's one thing I did not get to touch on too much in this class, but we do have an emotional aromatherapy line. So the emotional aromatherapy is 6 oils that are named, cheer, motivate, passion, peace, forgive, and console. And these oils are blends that we can, use when we're feeling certain emotions. We can use them on the body, we can put them over our heart, we can use them in a diffuser. So they're really easy to use. Okay, Anna Kran, you said Claricom can be diffused. Since it's a roller bottle, you just take the bottle. Yes, you can do that. You can take the roller bottle off and diffuse it. I will say that I don't mostly see people diffusing it. I see them more applying it topically, but it is one blend that can be diffused. Again, it's for that calming feeling. I think it seems like maybe people around me are mostly applying it to the pulse points in the back of the neck. Okay, Lois Ann, lemon needs to be in a glass or metal container. Yes, good reminder. I forgot to say that. So If you're using the citrus oils in water, please be sure you're using a glass or a metal. Citrus oils are strong. They're not acidic, but plastics, they can still get into plastics. Now, one thing is true, when you have doTERRA, people ask me this question a lot about the doTERRA diffusers, because this one is ceramic on top, but it's actually got the special plastic underneath. doTERRA diffusers are made of a certain plastic that does not leach into the oils, or the oils don't degrade it. So just know that doTERRA has their eye on every single product they put into our hands. So again, like when you buy diffusers from places like Amazon or Taobao or wherever you're buying your diffusers, if they don't have, and I can't think of the name of that special plastic, if they don't have the special plastic, then you really don't want to be using them for your oils. Because again, a lot of what we're doing with oils is switching into natural. And when you start using these other products and combining the natural, why would you want to use the things that have the toxins being released from them, such as diffusers? Okay, Slim and Sassy, is it calorie free, or is that true for all oils or that one? I don't think they have calories, do they? That is a great question. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that. Let's see, let me see if I can read my bottle. Wait, let me see. I don't think, they have calories. Let me see, it's calorie free. Yes, I can get back to you about that. I have a question about my own slide. Did I say calorie free, or is it? I will find out about the calories, because I've never really had anyone ask me that question, but let me get into the slides really quick and see what I want to see. Sorry, this is my presentation here. Let me see. Diuretic, stimulant, and calorie free. Yes, it does say that. I've never really actually paid attention. I will find out and get back to you, Anna-Karin. Thank you. You are always asking me the best questions. And what I love about the community is I'm just going to text someone and ask them, and somebody will know the answer. So I will get back to you on that. Great. So we are almost at 6 o'clock. So I think I am going to go ahead and end our class very soon, so that anybody watching later is not, is having time to watch our class. So thank you all for coming on to our class and for being here to learn more about oils. Please do know that we can help anyone learn about the oils. We can help you go deeper with the oils. So I'm looking forward to watching everybody's journey. Have a good day or night wherever you are in the world, and we'll talk soon.